Hello my lovelies! Today I have a video for you that was previously only released for my coffee and wine tier coffee patrons, and I needed to fill in a blank spot in my calendar, and so I thought I would share one of these videos that I made just for them. And I may do this again in the future, so if you see this intro, I'm going to be probably using the same intro anytime I do this. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and here we go. Good morning my lovelies. It is time for my coffee exclusive vlog, so stay tuned. Good morning. I am tired. I quite literally was up until like 4:45 a.m. filming lots and lots and lots of videos. I filmed like 6 or 7, I think 7 videos yesterday. I am very tired. It is almost 11 a.m. and I've got to get lots of caffeine in me. I have somebody coming to look at the house today, so I need to get some work done on the house. And what else do I have? I didn't get my live reading sprints for Season-a-thon set up, so I need to do that today. I need to edit my wrap-up vlog, and I need to do some reading. I'm starting off with the buddy read, which is, as you know, the Agathas. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also need to go and make like channels on the Discord for like the different chapter sections or whatever, so the book can be discussed without, you know, somebody getting spoiled for anything. So I have to do that, and I've gotten like this much sleep. Also, my allergies are going nuts first thing this morning. I'm like sneezing and all that fun stuff. So if I sound weird, that's why. I'm gonna have to take some Benadryl. I ran out of my regular allergy medicine, so time to get caffeinated and get started once I get a little more awake. So I have some packages here that I thought I would unbox on here and show you. I've got a book that I pre-ordered, something that I ordered off of eBay, and this is something from Once Upon a Book Club. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so starting with the thing that I ordered off of eBay. This thing was super packaged. Like, inside that was bubble wrapped, and inside the bubble wrap was another box, and inside that was a bubble envelope. No, inside that was more bubble wrap, and then a bubble envelope, and inside that was more bubble wrap. So these are reverse silhouette paintings from the 1930s, and I thought they were really cool, and they're gonna look great in my new house. They look like this. Reverse paintings were actually, the black here was actually painted on the glass, and then the other stuff is just like a foiled paper or something. But yeah, these were painted on the glass in reverse. So I'm gonna like have to wrap these up super good before I pack them away. Okay, now for the book that I pre-ordered. I have All Our Demise by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. This is a sequel to All of Us Villains. I haven't read that yet, but I'm very excited to. I've actually already packed up All of Us Villains in a special Season-a-thon author box, because I'm gonna put like all of those Season-a-thon author books on a special shelf. Okay, now let's see what in the world is up with this big Once Upon a Book Club box. Okay, I had to go and cut it open. It actually looks like it's one of the subscription boxes. Maybe the gifts were just too big to fit in the regular one. We have our little book club kit here. Oh, there's so many worms. Alright, so there's this gift here for page 291. This is for page 261. Page 15. This is a big, heavy one. Oh, this one's for page 37. I wonder what in the world this is. It's so heavy. Sorry, did I say 37? That's what page it is. And then the book is The Many Daughters of Fong Moy by Jamie Ford. It says, don't change, change the world. Ooh! And it has really pretty stenciled edges that has like writing on it. I think that's a first. The end pages look like this. Ooh, the book is so pretty. It's like a really soft fabric material with this gold foil. This book is stunning. This is definitely a book to keep the dust jacket off of it. This says, Dorothy Moy breaks her own heart for a living. As Washington's former poet laureate, that's how she's describes channeling her dissociative episodes and mental health struggles into her art. But when her 5-year-old daughter exhibits similar behavior and begins remembering things from the lives of their ancestors, Dorothy believes the past has truly come to haunt her. Fearing that her child is predestined to endure the same debilitating depression that has marked her own life, Dorothy seeks radical help. Through an experimental treatment designed to mitigate inherited trauma, Dorothy intimately connects with the past generations of women in her family. Faye Moy, a nurse in China serving with the Flying Tigers, Zoe Moy, a student in England at a famous school with no rules, Lai King Moy, a girl quarantined in San Francisco during a plague epidemic, Greta Moy, a tech executive with a unique dating app, and Afong Moy, the first Chinese woman to set foot in America. As painful recollections affect her present life, Dorothy discovers that trauma isn't the only thing she's inherited. A stranger is searching for her in each time period. A stranger who's loved her through all of her genetic memories. Dorothy endeavors to break the cycle of pain and abandonment to finally find peace for her daughter and gain the love that has long been waiting, knowing she may pay the ultimate price. This sounds really interesting. And wow, that book is just so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to pack this up like so. I gotta put this back in there. So we have a bookmark, we have a print that says, we have many lives, but this life begins when we realize we only have one. And then on the back, there's a recipe for Chinese congee. This is definitely one I'll have to read soon because this box is so big. I did start on the Agathas. I haven't gotten very far because somebody came over. I'm on page 14. I think it's in the middle of like chapter 2 now. Yeah. And I'm not really sure what's going on. They're just kind of setting things up. I know our main character, at least at this point, Alice Ogilvy, she's just come back to school from being homeschooled because she was on house arrest for something. I don't know what yet. And all her friends, or at least her best friends or whatever, have seemed to turn on her. So I'm guessing we're gonna like go back in time maybe and find out why she's in this situation, but I don't know. I ended up going back to sleep and sleeping for quite a while. I tried waking up a couple of times. I stayed up so incredibly late last night that I just was not functioning today at all. But I did finally manage to get my video edited and I'm working on uploading it. But I wanted to stop for the packages. And now I'm gonna put this stuff away, finish uploading my video, and get some more stuff done. Okay, so I've kind of decided that I'm going to try again with this whole stay up thing because I ended up staying up too late because I slept so much during the day. It is currently almost 5 a.m. and I'm doing pretty good right now. I have been reading the Agathas that I've already checked in, I think, a few times maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a blur. But I am currently on page 101. I read the first 11 chapters, and I can say I don't like any of the characters really, except for maybe the nanny of Alice. So we have two main characters, and the story goes back and forth between their two perspectives. We have Alice, and then we have Iris. So Alice was one of the mains, they call them, one of the popular girls. But then over the summer, something happened. She and her boyfriend broke up. She went on a trip to Egypt with her mom, and when she came back, her best friend Brooke was now in love with her ex-boyfriend, and they're together. And Alice just kind of took off and she just left without telling anybody, didn't bring anything with her, just left and was gone for 5 days. And there was a whole search and rescue. There was all kinds of stuff. The ex was questioned and all of that. And then Alice returns, and well, she's put on house arrest because of her stunt. And now it is Halloween, and Brooke and the boyfriend get into it. Brooke runs off. So now it's Halloween, and Alice is being shunned. Iris is having to tutor her. Iris is not one of the popular kids. She's one of the poor kids in this very rich town. But she's smart, and she's hired by Alice's parents to catch Alice up on her school stuff, and that'll help Iris earn some money to help get her and her mom out of this town. Anyway, so now it's Halloween, and Brooke and the boyfriend end up in this fight at a party, and Brooke runs off. Iris sees her run off. She tries to follow her, but Brooke seems to have just disappeared. And she's missing for a couple of days, and nobody really seems to be panicking about it because they think she just pulled what Alice did. And so nobody's like urgently looking for her and all of that. And the police are just kind of like, ridiculous. And you kind of have to step away from like how things would really be when reading this, because obviously the police would not react the way that they have in here. Instead, you know, they would be out searching for her and doing much more than these teenagers are in trying to find Brooke. But that's what's going on. I don't know that I'll be able to tell too much more than that without spoilers. But those are, you know, like what's going on in the first 100 pages. So in my attempt to stay up, I'm going to kind of go back and forth between editing, reading, and working on stuff with the house. I figure edit for a little while, get tired, get up, do something. Read for a little while, get tired, get up and do something. And just kind of see how I can do, and try to stay up as long as I can, or at least until a decent enough time to go to sleep. Okay, so I'm reading a little bit at a time between doing other stuff, and I just started chapter 14, so I'm on page 116. And this is the second time that this person's been brought up. It says, "It was a messed up summer. It was also the summer Remy Jackson was murdered." And they've done something like, that's the second time they've brought this up, and that's all that's really said. And it's just, it seems very random, doesn't really fit. And I mean, I kind of think it's like a big flashy sign that says these things are connected to, you know, what's going on in the story. And I don't know, I think it's, oh, I hate to say it, kind of weak writing. I'm feeling a little disappointed in this book. I'm curious what the rating is. Wow, the rating is like a 4.01. I mean, maybe something like really unexpected, you know, happens, and I don't know. I'm just kind of, I feel like they're force feeding things and making things like blaringly obvious. And okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I'll talk to you later. So my plan did not really go as planned because around 8 o'clock this morning I ended up pulling or pinching or catching something in my back and was in a lot of pain. So I ended up taking a Flexerol, like a muscle relaxer, and knocked me right out. And so probably about 8:15, I was in bed. And then I woke up around 3:45 in the afternoon. My schedule is so off. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to go to sleep tonight. I don't know. Because like I said, I was up until, I slept until almost 4 in the afternoon. After I got up and woke up a little bit, I actually went to the chiropractor to see if he could help. And he helped. It's not completely better, but it helped. Yeah, it sucks. It hurts a lot. But I still need to finish editing my video. I got about halfway done with it before I went to sleep. And I got to 122 in the Agathas. I also started listening to Shadows by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I'm on chapter 6. I'm listening to this on Scribd. And at the speed, I'm listening to it at like 2 times speed, and it says I have like 1 hour and 44 minutes left. So maybe I'll get that knocked out during this as well. Who knows? But for now, I need to get back to editing. Don't know how much work I'm going to get done on the house. I really need to get some work done. But my back is not okay, so we'll see. Good morning, my lovelies. So last night, like around 9, I was sitting here trying to ice my back. Like I had my shirt holding the ice and I was up against the chair and I was falling asleep at my desk. And so I took a Flexerol, which is a muscle relaxer, a Tramadol, which is a pain reliever, and 2 Aleve for the inflammation, plus my regular medicines. And then I stayed awake just long enough to get my video edited, not uploaded. I just went ahead and told it to export, and then I went to sleep. And so I was in bed around 10:30 last night and woke up maybe about an hour and 15 minutes maybe ago, just on my own. My back still hurts, surprisingly. I've gone to the chiropractor, I've iced, I've taken all this, and it still hurts. It's not as bad today as it was yesterday. So I think I'm going to take 2 more Aleve for the inflammation and try to take it easy. I didn't get any more red of the Agathas yesterday because literally I slept. Like, I think the only thing I managed to do yesterday was get my video edited. So now I need to upload that video. Also, I have another video I have to edit, and I have the live study sessions for Season-a-thon tonight. And Dana, my very first coffee patron, she will be co-hosting this live show with me, which will be fun. So hopefully I can get some good reading in today during that. And it's recording.
Hey, vlog.
Hi, Dana. Hello, peoples. There we go. I can see the people's names.
Yes.
Good morning, my lovelies. So I totally forgot to set an alarm this morning. I was up so late last night with the live show. We did live reading sprints for 10.5 hours. It was awesome. We had such a good time. And then Dana and I stayed up talking afterwards for a little while. And it got late. I think we stopped talking around 2 a.m. And so yeah, last night I totally forgot to set an alarm when I went to bed. And I woke up at like 10:45 and was like, I looked at the clock. I was like, oh crap. So yeah, it's 10:59 right now. I've just made myself a cup of coffee. As I said, the live reading sprints were so much fun. I got quite a bit read. I got to page 283 of my book, so I have only this much left, and it's my goal to try to finish this today. I also got my video edited and uploaded, so I don't have a video I have to do today. Well, I don't have a video I have to edit today, but I do have like the movie watch with you guys tonight, which is going to be awesome. Though I'm not sure I'm going to do like a live for that. Might just do like we all chat in the Discord. I don't know. But I do need to try and get some work done on the house today as well. Though I'm a little bit limited because my back is still not a happy back, unfortunately. And last night we pulled out the wine and I had an entire bottle. And it still hurt. So you know something's wrong there. But I'm going to get to reading and I'll talk to you later. So I haven't gotten a huge amount read since the last time I checked in, but I got this awesome package that I'm going to show you because I'm so excited. Let me go open it. So they super duper wrapped this. Like, I've already taken off one layer of box and there's another layer of box inside, which I'm going to have to like super duper wrap back because this is for the new house. But I just wanted to open it up and check it out and also just show you guys. Then we got some bubble wrap and some priority boxes to help protect it even more. This is something that I ordered off of eBay. Wow. Okay, I don't know that the camera actually saw what just happened. I went to pick up my scissors to cut this off. I hit the chair, the scissors flung out of my hand, they poked a hole in my wall, and then they dropped behind my desk. Hold on. You know, I appreciate that they took such care in shipping this, but dang, it's taking a lot of effort to open. Okay, we got the bubble wrap off, but there's also these boxes taped to it and saran wrap around it. Okay, so there's a box taped to the outside of the saran wrap and another box taped on the inside of the saran wrap. If this thing came broken, I'm gonna be amazed. I wish this cardboard wasn't here because I would have totally just show you the picture. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Just undid the top of this saran wrap. I got the picture upside down too. You can't see it. Hold on. I have worked up quite a sweat trying to open this thing, but it is so pretty. There's a reflection of my whole library there, but how pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this camera off and try to wrap this thing back. So I just finished the Agathas and this book was ridiculous. Far from how things would actually play out in reality. And I can say, though I've never actually read any Nancy Drew books, this very much gave me like Nancy Drew vibes. And I had a great time reading it. There ended up being twists and turns that I didn't see coming, which I appreciated. And I'm surprised to say that I give this 4 stars. I really had a good time reading it. I didn't see, you know, who done it. It came as a surprise to me, which I appreciate. And I mean, there were definitely some things I didn't like about the book. Like, some things were said repeatedly, like, come on, we get it already. And even in the epilogue, like, they pretty much recapped exactly what happened, which was completely unnecessary because we just discovered what happened. And I thought that was kind of lame. And there were some other parts that I felt were weak. But if they were to come out with a sequel, I would 100% read it because it was that much fun. It was very cheesy, but it was a good time. 4 stars. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this coffee exclusive vlog for you, and make sure to give me a big thumbs up. And I can't wait to read the chat and see what all y'all have to say about the book as you read it. Well, until next time, bye.